Good morning, my fellow Americans. Thank you for joining in this episode of the podcast, episode 27, even though it feels like it's 29.
Believe so, yeah.
Yeah, because we have had basically two videos we recorded and both were trash. I wonder why. But we're not going to discuss that. I am now your president. Right next to me, on my right, is your vice president, Kyber. And then the Speaker of the House of Representatives is Zeno. So, as this episode goes, we're going to talk about 4th of July topics. And one of the best things that we could talk about is America's greatest pastime, eating hot dogs. And not just eating hot dogs, doing a contest for eating hot dogs. And my question to that is, could you win the yearly 4th of July hot dog eating contest? I mean, Joey Chestnut has won, as I look right now, from 2007, 2009 through 14, 16 to 23. He was gone for a year, and 2025. So, if you could win the contest, if he wasn't there, let's say if he was there or not there, and he's having a bad day, could you win the contest? And how many hot dogs do you think you could consume?
All right. So personally, I think the method to this is just to not eat for like a week. A week straight. Don't eat a single thing. Like, you know how they have that 3-day um the 3-day like ketosis thing or whatever it is,
I didn't
where
know
you
about
like
that.
don't yeah. So there's like this like toxin cleansing thing that you can do, and it's like a proven real thing. You don't eat, you basically go fasting. You don't eat anything for 3 days, and it essentially clears out all the toxins from your body. Um, so I'm thinking fast for the 3 days, so that way all the toxins are cleared out. Then go just a couple more days, and then by the time the hot dog eating comes around, like, you're ready to go. You have a full empty stomach, and you are just ready to rock. Personally, how many hot dogs I can eat? I'm not gonna be I'm no Joey Chestnut, all right? I'm not eating 71.
I
That's
think his record is
actually insane.
74, 76.
Yeah, that's crazy. Um, I'm thinking the most, like, I don't know. Is it just I saw clips where he's just like shoving them in his mouth. Is it a thing where is there buns with it, or is it just the hot dogs?
No, you're eating buns with it.
Okay, so it's like a full hot dog. It's
Yeah,
not
a full
just
hot dog.
okay.
The American sub.
Gotcha.
What's the
Um,
time limit on this though?
I think it's 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Let me go ahead and look.
Yeah, verify this. We need to know.
Yeah, let
These
me.
10 minutes.
Can you guys go ahead
for
and send me the
$71.
information for that, please? Thank you.
10 minutes of just hot dog.
Yes. But if you could take a guess, or if you think, could you win?
I'm not saying I'd win. Not in like the first year. If I'm like coming back time after time again, maybe. But for a first year going for a win when there's a dude eating 71 of these things, no shot. It's that would take practice of just like trial runs of sitting there eating hot dogs like once a week or something like that, and just upping as you go. It's like with any sport, right? You got to train to get better. So
I just got the
sitting
result.
there, what is it?
The what I'm being informed, it is 10 minutes.
It is 10 minutes. Yeah, no shot. No. 10 minutes, I would definitely throw up. I'd be that guy that throws up during it. And it's not even the fact of like the taste or anything, it'd just be the sheer amount of it.
Well,
There's no way
you're given water and the hot
that
dogs.
doesn't matter. That don't matter. Both the water and the hot dogs are coming back up. Like, I'm saying at most I get into the 30s, maybe, and that's it.
Me,
Especially for like
go ahead.
me being like skinny.
hmm
No way.
Joey
Nah,
Chestnut
no
is skinny. Yeah, I
You're
kind of
taking away my excuses.
I honestly thought it was gonna be like the Family Guy episode where Chris has to go. He goes against the larger dude in the hot dog eating contest.
Yeah.
I thought that's what I was thinking. Was a large amount of dudes, or dudes, because they have a women and a men version of it,
hmm
and I was expecting a bunch of dudes, just like large dudes. But no, a lot of them are relatively fit or skinny. Some of them have some fat. I give it to them. And it's not just the United States citizens that participate in this. It is also like people around the world.
Oh, so anyone can come and do it.
Pretty much.
Okay. Not bad. I think I'd still be cooked. I'm not, like the only thing I have going for me is a fast metabolism. That's it. But during the time of eating, that's not going to mean shit. So, I'm calling it into the 30s, maybe 40s if I'm extra hungry, clocking out there. Question is, how many can you eat? Or how many can Zeno eat?
Yeah, let's go. Let's ask Zeno this. I want to know this. Before we ask the professional, me, the fat ass.
If I do the thing that Kyber said about fasting for like 3 days, then maybe a day or two for just in case. I don't really know. I know that I've had like 6 bratwursts in one sitting, though they're kind of bigger. So that's like what, roughly 10, 11 dogs for those bratwursts because of the size. So not gonna lie, I don't think a lot. I think maybe barely 30.
Okay, so you're going more on the shallow side.
Yeah, I'm that right mix of I'm skinny, but also having enough fat where I'm like I don't need to, and my body says nah, no more.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Do you think you could do it within the time limit in the 10 minutes though?
10.
Sorry, you only get 10 minutes to do this.
See, I ate those dogs. No, because how I imagine they're doing it, they're just like engulfing it all in one giant gulp. I have a very sensitive gag
Yeah, there's
reflex.
no chewing. It's just down, and that's it.
So yeah, no, I would probably not do that. I would throw up probably on the first or second one.
You remember the one regular show episode?
Oh, the hot dog
where they were
one?
doing that challenge, and he was like, no,
The excellent
egg,
omelet?
yes, the omelet one, where he's sitting there like mixing it in the water and then drinking the water. Maybe onto something.
Yeah, that's what Joey Chestnut does. He
Length.
dips. Joey Chestnut does. Sorry to interrupt. What he does, he takes the hot dog, separates the bun and the hot dog, dips the bun in water, swallows the bun, then eats the hot dog with it.
Genius.
Well, knowing that,
Right out the playbook.
I could probably get more. Because I thought it would be like, I don't know, you gotta keep it together.
No, if
sort
you
of
have a
thing,
method to
but-
do it, as long as you are consuming the hot dog.
As long as you eat it, yeah.
Okay, then I might do it. I hate soggy bread, but hell, if it gets me the win, maybe.
That's
I'll give
why I
it a
was going
try.
with the mid-30s, somewhere around there. Because then it's like, okay, it makes life a little bit easier to consume all that. If you're doing dry without water, I don't even want to think about that. That sounds disgusting.
well, my question is, with water and like bread for me, it expands. It expands in your stomach.
That's true. It does get more filling after a while. But I think it's more in the mentality though, because you got to think about it. It's only 10 minutes. And I think the way you're eating and stuff like that, the 10 minutes is going to fly by like it's nothing. It's not going to be one of those things where the 10 minutes is like feels like an hour. It's going to be like boom, done.
Yep.
So I think it's more mentality wise. You got to lock the fuck in and you just got to go and don't think. Just eat. And the question is, how many can you eat?
How many? If I were doing the Joey Chestnut method, I would say around the 57 to 62.
Oh, so you're going a little bit higher there. You're almost rivaling
Yeah,
the Chestnut Man.
I would love to if I could practice. Shut up, as your president. I could say if I were to do that method, and if they practice this year long and then like have a good workout for it to like slim down, I could see it. I used to eat a lot as a kid. I could eat like, I'm not gonna lie to you. As a kid, I had we had like made these taquitos, and like taquitos are small, but like those little boxes of taquitos you get at Walmart or something. You could like throw them in the oven or something. Yeah, there was like 48 in them, and I ate them all by myself. But it's not compared to a hot dog, bread and the everything. But I used to eat a lot, and my body definitely shows that.
I mean, that's why I say I have the fast metabolism thing going for me, because I used to be that way as a kid too. I could engulf things, or I eat so fast that things would get done in seconds, and it's like where the heck? My parents would always say like, "Where did all of that go?" And I'm like, "Oh." I'm still hungry though. Can I get a second plate?
And the way I think about it, if we were doing the group thing, which I'll explain why in a second, why 2 of the other members are not here right now. The only other person there were 2 people really I could see that competition. It'd be the 3, large ones: Lulu, me, and Raven. I could definitely see us 3 beat. I'm sorry to call them out. You guys are gonna watch this, and you guys over there, your guys' trip right now, listening to this. And as we have a competition between
Big's words.
Oh yeah, these are my words. Hello. As your president.
We have no part in this.
No. They do. They have parts in this. Cabri, better accept, or I'm gonna fire you after this. Anyways, I could see me, Raven, and Lulu having competition. Maybe Booze. Maybe not calling him large, but I could see him going at it. I can see how competitive he is.
That's true.
But out of the podcast group, me, Raven, and Lulu would be in competition. Zeno, I can see coming in 4th, and you coming in last. I'm sorry to call you out.
Who do you think's winning in that scenario,
though? Ooh, that's a good choice. Good answer. Good question.
Because you got people who want to eat, and you got people who want competition. Who's prevailing above?
That is a good question.
I say Raven.
You say
He's
Raven.
He's a mix of both.
He's a mix of both.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, man. I mean, he's changed.
Raven would love bragging rights.
Oh,
he would love to have those bragging rights.
Bragging rights, yep.
I think he would go for it just for that.
I could see that.
Plus, he'd be like, "I'm getting gains. Got the protein from the dogs,
See, that's something between me and Raven. As we have our little competition between him and I of like losing weight and getting shredded. He's winning, of course. I've had a bunch of stuff, a bunch of trips recently, so I have my excuses. But as of right now, can I also say why we don't have the other two members currently? I know I keep transitioning to different other things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go for it.
I do apologize, but as of right now, Raven and Lulu. Well, Lulu went to Raven State. They are currently enjoying a trip for 4th of July. So they're having
And
fun.
Boo as well,
And Booze as
who
well.
we've also had here on the podcast.
Yes, we've had him on the podcast. They are having fun over there, and us three over here couldn't. But we're not going to explain why.
For
Well,
reasons that
why.
won't be described. But
Yeah, reasons.
we are at home. So it is the trio today, and we are here talking about eating hot dogs.
Yep, eating hot dogs.
But also, yesterday was the 4th of July. Hence why we are here at the White House itself.
At the White House. It's not like we broke in.
No, I mean,
Well,
the
you claim
door's
to be
not
president,
broken.
so
I am president right now.
right now, how long ago did you become president? I didn't even know about the vice president thing until like a couple minutes ago.
What do you mean? Like learn about the vice president thing? Oh yeah, you.
No,
about.
I didn't know I was vice president.
Yeah, I've had you. We, matter of fact, have been in office for about 20 minutes.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
Mm-hmm. So as your, I think, what, 49th president or 48th? I'm probably going to be gunned down after this.
I can get the tank.
Oh yeah, we do got a tank now.
We do got a company tank out there.
Yeah, we had a company tank and a plane or a helicopter.
We have an attack helicopter too. I crashed it.
Kyber.
That's coming out. That's
coming out of Lulu's paycheck. It's coming out of Lulu's paycheck.
I was going to suggest it's going to go into the rest of the debt we have, but I like that idea. Sorry, Lulu.
I'm not sorry.
You're paying for the helicopter.
As an executive order, that's what I'm making that happen right now.
Sign it into law. Every time that helicopter gets crashed,
let's go ahead and sign it right now.
Lulu has to pay out of pocket for it.
I'm going to sign it right now.
This is why I don't fly aviation.
All right, if you go ahead and place that over there.
They make others. They make. Oh. Sir, one of your documents just phased through the desk.
I have it.
Okay, we need that one.
Yeah. Go ahead and place that over there. Don't show it. Don't show it.
Oh. Where am I? Oh, I should not be here. I'm gonna put that right there. I'm gonna walk back very slowly.
I need new glasses as well.
We'll go ahead and get that ordered in.
Okay.
Don't worry. The dimension's not setting in yet. Don't worry. Okay.
But I think that topic is good. But speaking of 4th of July, what is your most favorite part about 4th of July? What do you enjoy about 4th of July?
Well, I mean, it's the goddamn USA's birthday.
What the fuck is a kilometer?
That's enough reason right there. We're in the best goddamn country out there.
Yes, we are.
And we fucking celebrate. We get to celebrate it every year.
Every year.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I'm waiting for next year's. Did you see what's going to happen?
Yeah, the 250th birthday. We are having the UFC fight. It's been confirmed.
Yeah, the president before me is making that happen, and I'm going to go ahead and let him keep that.
I think one of the coolest pictures they got though of yesterday was the B-2 bomber flying over.
Huh.
I saw that and I'm like, that's so fucking cool.
But continue on. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
But yeah, America's birthday. We are in the greatest country in the damn world. And every year we get to go shoot off fireworks, hang out with family, have a good time, and yeah, celebrate. What about you? What about you, America man himself?
Pretty much all you said as well. Celebrate the greatest country, doing it with family, and if you're lucky, maybe shoot a couple guns there and there, because why not?
I'd
And
love to do
not to
that for a
mention,
fourth.
legally using explosives to celebrate.
True. M80s in the backyard. So my family is a little bit of pyro. All right.
Use
Previous
thermite
years
sometimes?
we've gotten a little bit crazy.
Oh, not thermite.
We have gotten a hold of M80 fireworks, which, if you don't know what they are, they're really small, but they make a big bang. If you stare at it, it's like a flashbang hits you. I'm not even joking. And it's very loud. So what we decided to do for a couple times was, one, there was a whey protein, an old expired whey protein bottle that my cousin had, and we thought it'd be real funny to put an M80 firework in the whey protein. Fireball. big fireball.
Oh boy.
That same night we also blew up a drone. We tied an M80 to it, and then my cousin flew it into the air as it was lit, and you see the thing go poof, gone. So yeah, we tend to have a little bit more fun than usual.
It gets wild at Caillou's house.
Yes, it does.
You ever use tannerite?
I have not actually. I have never been in contact with tannerite.
I haven't either, but I would love to. No, my friend has. He showed me a couple of times, but I would love to do that. Kaboom.
Tannerite's very fun. Like all the videos I've seen, it seems fun to mess around with. Very dangerous, but fun.
Yeah. I mean, also you can get pure potassium and just use that. That's also fun. Throw in some water and see it explode.
True. Could do that.
But yeah, big or president. What about you? What makes a 4th of July so special for you?
Oh, it is my favorite freaking holiday, man. I love it because I love, America, guns, drinking on 4th of July or America's birthday, and shooting fireworks, the grilling, the family. That's my favorite thing. I always look forward to 4th of July. I always wear my United States trunks. I always have an American shirt. I need to step it up because my neighbor actually outdid me, and he had everything besides the trunks. He had socks, he had Hey Dudes that were both American, and then like his tank top was a Budweiser American tank top. But I've always
that's pretty damn American right there.
That is as American can get. And he
Did you see though? It's
Go ahead.
Go ahead. July 4th is also the one holiday that genuinely unites all of us.
It does.
It's always the one holiday where everyone puts aside differences and we all celebrate, right? Did you see the thing in New York?
I was about to mention that. I was going to actually just mention that.
Go. I'll let you take it away.
Yeah, for the first time in history, in New York City, as your president, you're welcome. I was kidding. There were no shootings and there were no murders in New York City during 4th of July. That is the first time in history.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
And imagine next year.
Oh, dude.
That's...
I think next year's going to be wild.
Blissful.
I think so for next year, so we do have a question for the boys when they come back. Your guys' favorite host and the one that's quiet all the time. But we do have a question for them. We are going to plan a trip, hopefully, maybe 4th of July or somewhere in the summer, so we can all enjoy and be together.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a really good time too when we all
Oh yeah,
finally get to meet
definitely.
up.
We'd all finally get to meet up.
Considering of how like they posted everything and like or talked to us, everything, it's like we all wish we were there. Like genuinely, it's like it's one of those things where like we missed out. We have to go.
Oh yeah.
Yep. But we won't get too why this time.
True.
Speaking of fireworks, have you guys ever hurt yourself during 4th of July from like a firework like exploding or like a firecracker, like those little firecrackers that would or little rockets that would shoot up and like hit you?
You talking about the like Roman candle ones, or are you talking about the like
Roman candles.
small ones just stick in the ground?
No. Like there's a box of them. You light a fuse and then go, whoo! Like it's like a whistle and it pop.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the big box.
Yeah. Have you guys ever been hurt by those?
I can't say I've ever been hurt by any firework because I've stayed back. I'm not super up close to them half the time. I'm just you light them and you get away. Like
I
sense.
I might have.
Oh,
you want to talk about it?
Less common sense.
So for the most part, I'm pretty safe with them. But as of what was it, 8 years ago, maybe teenage years coming around, or my parents found some old firecrackers, and I was like, "You want them?" I was like, "Hell yeah, I do." So of course they supervised me. We went back. There was an old stump right there. I put them on there. I was trying to light it up. Wouldn't work. My little fucking smart idea was I'm gonna get very close to it as I lit it up. Bang! My ear went fucking deaf for like a good couple minutes. I looked at my parents and like, "We good?" Like, all right. I think I did a couple more, then I went inside. Then the other time, I think I held on to the firework as it was about like the shooty ones up in the air, where you hold the sticks. Kind of burnt my hand. But it wasn't as bad as my younger sister. Even though it's not me, so you have the sparklers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Little sticks. Yeah. Oh my god. This little dum-dum decided, I'm gonna touch the hot part. And I don't know which hand it is, but there is a burnt scar somewhere around there for touching the sparkler like that.
Oh my god.
And when we went to go watch the fireworks when I was younger, like when the fireworks were going off, we weren't sure there's gonna be debris. There was a decent amount of debris that hit our truck because we were in the back of the bed. Bam, 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 scattered, just hitting us. And I think last year, maybe 2 years ago as well, firework accident. Something went wrong with the fuse. We were thankfully far enough away. But instead of, having lovely fireworks, it became a giant fucking bomb of just fire. And just a wave of fire hit us. And we're like, oh, that feels so good. Or warmth, not fire. Again, safe. But that wave, oh, that felt good on that cold night. That was lovely, jovely.
Wait, so what happened?
Yeah,
people.
I think it malfunctioned.
So it basically blew up on the ground.
Oh yeah, it did it probably
just
twice.
Turned into a fireball.
Oh yeah. People love coming here because you see they're gonna be lovely because that's what it's made for. We have like one of the best in my area, or fire. So either or, it's a win-win.
Fair enough.
So that was pretty awesome.
You ever get hurt, Big?
Oh yeah, I've been hurt a couple times. Me being stupid, and I love this fucking holiday. I stood outside last night. I'm sorry, but like last night, I was just sitting outside by myself, drinking something and watching my neighborhood kind of shoot fireworks. It was not as much as last year, but they were shooting fireworks. But like last year, however, this is one of the stories. So we had a tradition where we'd always go to my neighbor's house and pop fireworks, and we were being stupid. And you know those candles or those fireworks you're supposed to put in those tubes and then like they launch up and shoot in the air.
The mortar ones.
The wizard sticks.
You mean
The mortar ones, yes.
like the big giant ones? Yeah, mortars.
Yeah. We light them in our hand and throw them.
Oh. My God, you're throwing mortars?
Oh yeah, we were just lighting them and then we tossed them, and one popped and burnt my wrist, like right here or something like that.
Oh,
I was on.
that's a
If
bit
we-
too much. That's crazy.
I don't know. I was thinking if we meet up, we should get those little like handheld fireworks that like they shoot the little dust things. You just shoot them at each other, having like a little laser battle.
We need to
I
get
think
Roman
Roman
candles.
candles.
We need to
I-
get
Is that what they're
Roman
called?
candles, and we need to go into the woods somewhere and just start firing them. Actually, no, woods is not a good idea.
No,
I'm not trying to
unless
burn it
it's-
down.
Let's go somewhere that
some
we could
field,
some field.
some like field or something. Just get Roman
Camp,
candles and just have a
playground.
fight.
Just do
No, like a
playground.
dirt
You can
field,
do that.
just a dirt
No.
field, so nothing burns.
Fine. It's no
It'd be
fun.
really, I mean, but it'd be really funny to be on a playground and just hear the slide's
Oh,
on fire. What the fuck?
The slides. Yeah. If we do a playground, there has to be like we're just two forts. Got this fort and that fort, and make a weird capture the flag, but with the little
Ooh,
Roman candles.
I like that. Capture the flag.
And we
That'd be
throw
sick.
M80s at each other. Oh,
Oh!
Kyber!
Oh.
Kyber! Kyber!
Sir, Mr. President, sir, I'm sorry, sir.
I understand you're excited, but come on.
Raven's not gonna like that.
Mm-mm.
I told you Raven I was gonna get to him.
I don't want to talk about what just happened. Don't tell him. He doesn't need to know.
I told you, Raven,
Oh.
and I got it on camera. Anyways,
Yeah.
as going back, I'm sorry. My
what
other
was it?
story was those little whistlers that would pop up. One time, I don't know why they did this. They would shoot up, and then eventually they were shooting at us. They shot back at us, and I had one pop right on my neck.
The fireworks took revenge.
They know
Oh,
what
I
you
still
did to their more
celebrated.
their brethren.
Are we ready for the next topic? Because that's all I have.
Is that all we have? on the
Yeah.
thing?
Besides ear damage, some scarring from burnt. Yeah, I can't think of anything else.
Okay. So there's, I think, what kind of snacks do you make for 4th of July?
Hmm.
Oh, I don't make anything.
Or like, do you?
I let
does-
other people make things.
Okay. Well, okay. Let me kind of reword the question. What is your favorite snack or favorite food to consume at 4th of July?
I have an idea for it. Okay. Now, besides the burgers, got America fired up. Maybe
Always have
slap
to have
some
burgers.
jalapenos on there. Put some bacon while you're cooking too. But like wrap it up in the burger, not just have it on the side. Just let it all infuse into one. But this one, I thought of this on the spot. I like deviled eggs. I love deviled eggs. But the whites, they're obviously whites. You take the yolk, and if you can color it properly, make it blue, and you're supposed to put paprika on it, which is red. Little American deviled eggs.
That's actually pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
I didn't,
I
I,
like
didn't,
this.
I didn't know about that.
Let's go ahead and make that the new deviled egg. Make that an exact order right now. Go ahead and continue on.
Yes. Besides that, I don't know. Like, you got smokers, ribs, and all that stuff that you can make. You like anything barbecue related, no matter where you're from. Sure, it's gonna be different, but it's still like meat. We love our meat.
Yes, sir.
So that's yeah, I don't know that the regular burger, hot dog, all that stuff, and again, just that deviled egg idea. I don't know, not much to do.
So we always have our normal go-to, even for like any picnic or something like that. It's always burgers, grilled chicken, hot dogs, corn, like corn on the cob. You got potato salad. You got sometimes deviled eggs are there. We didn't have it this
What
year
about
though.
watermelon?
We didn't. We used to have watermelon for picnics. We haven't had watermelon in a really long time, actually.
You're missing
That is
out.
one that has not been brought. But yeah, it's all of like the staples of food that describes a picnic or like a house party. That's what we have, and I'm pretty sure that's what everyone has. Of course, you got your like little bit of different things here and there. Like last year, my uncle's husband, he's Puerto Rican. He makes these like kebabs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even kidding you.
Hold up.
Yes,
Did you say uncle's husband?
yes.
I rock with that. Okay, I just making sure that wasn't going crazy.
But yeah, he makes these really good kebabs, and that night I had probably like 20 or more. That's how good they were. So like that was a little bit different, but it was so good. The food was so good. I was like, damn. It's like we got to have these
Well,
again.
We're kind of like the British. I mean, we season it a lot more than they do, but like anything else outside the America norm, pretty good. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
like Lulu, for example. I want to see what he makes for the 4th of July with his family. I bet that should be good.
Oh, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Oh well, yeah. You're half breed. You got some of it too.
Yep. I'm the first Hispanic to be the president. So
But in terms of like snacks wise, instead of just like regular food, snack wise is more of it's always different every year. Like obviously you have freshly made cookies. This year it was a blueberry cobbler, some soft cookies, and strawberry parfaits. It was all very good. I'm like, I tried the cobbler, but I'm not a big fan of like blueberry that much, unless it's like, say like a blueberry muffin or something like that. Then I'll eat it. But when it's just like all blueberry all throughout, like give or take. I tried it. It wasn't bad. It's not my thing, but you know, I can't complain about it. The strawberry parfaits were very good.
what was
And
that?
then that was my brother in the other room. Don't mind him. But yeah, strawberry parfait and the cookies, like I said, they were freshly made. There were the M&M ones, chocolate chip, and then the ones with sprinkles. And that was all of our snacks for this year. But pretty good stuff.
No. What were the sprinkles? Were they little stars?
Unfortunately, no. That would have been really good though. They were just the normal. They were just the normal rainbow color.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But stars would have been a lot better.
Well, big. How about your meal selection?
President.
Or snacks, whatever. I'm cool with you, dog. I can call you big.
You know, I get that. I get that.
Please forgive him, President, Mr. Sir, President.
I been with this dog for like 8 years now. We cool.
You know, I won't argue with that. My favorite type of snacks, food in general is always has to be barbecue. I always, always, always love it. We've always grilled chicken, steak, ribs. This year we did hot links with shrimp as well, and then some like corn on the cob. With my dad, kind of mixed it up too. He made some birria, which is like some type
What
of
is that?
it's a type of uh, it's a type of meat that's made very well. Like if you go to a taco truck and you ask for birria, it's gonna be like the most expensive thing probably there. You know?
So wait,
But
where's the meat come from? What animal?
it can come from it's mostly from goat,
Okay.
but he makes it with beef because a lot of people in the house or the people that come to it prefer beef. I prefer the goat. It tastes so much better. But
I have only had goat like once,
mhm.
and it wasn't actually that bad. It was pretty good. I would try it again.
I know I kind of like I think I made him upset yesterday by not having some like at the time when it was made, but I wanted to sit down and watch the fireworks. You know, I love 4th of July. Again, I will say that again constantly throughout this episode. But it was
That's when you
very
grab
delicious.
when you grab like a big plate and then go sit down with a drink in hand too.
Oh, I didn't do that. I wanted to stay out there and watch until the end.
That's fair.
Yeah, I couldn't
I
go
will
get
say, though-
alcohol.
Good.
Oh, I couldn't get alcohol because I don't know if like my expired license couldn't get it or not.
Oh, your license expired?
Well, I'm getting it renewed. It's coming through the mail. I got accepted, but as of right now, I have the email to show an officer. If so, I get pulled over. Which, as a president, I'm gonna, let you guys know. Don't pull me over, please. That it should be coming within the next 30 days. Hey, that's the last bill. Do not touch that. That Zeno.
Why can't I read it?
Because the bill is a very special bill, and I'm going to sign this bill. This is going to be after the 5th. You know what? Should we
He's
go ahead and
reading
make
it.
this bill? Should we go ahead and pass this bill now and get it out of the way?
I say we wait till the end.
Wait till the end? Okay.
Just a
Don't say
little
what
bit
it
of
is,
suspense.
Zeno. Do not say what it is. I will explain the bill after.
Who wrote this? This is in hieroglyphics. What the hell?
I think it was Lulu.
Well, you see, it's a very special bill.
Oh.
We need it. We need a little bit of encoding.
I could translate it after.
Okay, so we. All right, but can you?
But yeah, I always prefer barbecue for the 4th of July. Chips, of course, and then that's it. Just alcohol or like beer or like some type of like fruit flavored drink to sit down and watch.
We did actually have alcohol this year. Like the past 2 picnics we've been to, there has been like more drinks there. In the past previous, like our family never really. Well, I can't say our family doesn't drink, but it's the past 2 times it's been more of like all of us having a drink instead of like, oh, it's just like 1 or 2 people. Now it's like, oh, we're all kind of having a drink and having a good time, and I like that. I like that it's more, a couple of drinks in, it's like, okay, everybody's kind of feeling good. We're all just kind of chilling and having a good time. So it's been pretty fun.
I could say this is probably our last question. We have now hit 45 minutes.
Cool. What we got?
So, honestly, this is the last question. What is your favorite 4th of July memory?
Ooh. I did well. Of course, one of them's going to be. I have two. Um, One of them, of course, is going to be the pyro night when we were just lighting off everything, blowing stuff up legally. But the other one would be more back when I was a kid. I'm talking like grade school 2014, I think, 2013, 2014. That was the night that we had like all the fireworks. Because recently, like, we haven't done tons of fireworks, if any at all. But back then, when I was a kid, like, every single year, fireworks. I mean, like, the multiple big boxes, crazy stuff, hundreds of dollars worth of fireworks that we just shoot off until like 12 in the morning. But that night was really cool because we had everything lined up. We had the mortars, like we had the good stuff. And that's still like the most memorable like 4th of July that I've ever had. Like I can still picture each and every firework going up into the air and all that. I can picture exactly like where I was standing, who was next to me, what family was there, like all of it. I just remember. So that's probably my favorite. What about you?
Me or him?
Him.
Frankly, most of mine, they're kind of boring. Ate food, hang out with family, did that stuff. But I think this was almost 2 years ago. So there's a place close to us, 15-minute drive away, whatever. They did their 4th of July a day early, July 3rd, which I don't care. I mean, most people just wanted to do that and then go to the other set of fireworks. So it's a win-win. It's like eating 2 Christmases when you're divorced. But it was the first time I did 4th of July with friends and not family, and I really quite enjoyed that a lot. It was me, my buddy from school that I met, actually 2 buddies from school back in middle school, and then one of their friends that was pretty cool. We got there kind of early, a couple hours before it was supposed to light up. We didn't get food, anything. We just sat there, waited, bullshit, whatnot. Did a couple skipping rocks. I got a very sharp one, and I have a scar on my index finger now because it sliced clean through there and it was bleeding. Whole right arm covered in blood. Went to go to the restroom. They were locked because I guess they thought people were going to do some funny business in there on the 4th of July. Thankfully, I brought my towel. We went back to the car because I thought we were going to go swimming because there was a beach nearby, but we didn't. But I just saliva, a towel, cleaned up, good new. But after we got done watching the fireworks, they were good, decent. I enjoyed it. It was the ride home that really made it fun. Even though we went through like a bunch of just, of course, everyone's trying to get out at the same time, sort of. What's that called? Traffic jam. There you go. My friend's old shitbox Kia had 4 big boys in there, and we decided let's wiggle left to right and shake the whole car the entire time we're trying to leave. People were driving by, laughing, smiling at us. A couple people were coming. I was like, "Hey guys, you good in there?" It's like, "Oh yeah, we're just having a blast, just shaking the car and whatnot." And also, on the road there was a little hill, since a lot of cars were parked. Thankfully, the car didn't start to flip over. It was decently steep, so that was also fun trying to park in there and not crash. So yeah, hanging out with buds a lot more energetic and fun than family, for me at least. So yeah, how about you?
I think one of my favorite favorite memories, I'm sorry, was so the one that kind of stands out is when I used to live in Phoenix. I lived in Phoenix, Arizona, and we've always gone to this park, and like it had like a statue or like something of like a no, it was an actual fucking plane or a fighter jet just there, right? But we went out to the field and was watching every like firework pop off, and like they were not small, they were huge fireworks. They were god god fireworks. And I remember that was like I was a little boy watching them pop off and everything. It was like it was peace. I think that's why I love that, because it was just peace. I got to watch everyone around me who I didn't even know, and I grew up in the ghetto, and watching everyone there in that park just in peace, watching the fireworks, grilling, and everything. And it is always stuck in my head watching those fireworks. I don't know. I don't have another 4th of July one really, because like again, normal tradition, going to my neighbor and just popping around fireworks. We've always had fun. I think I've only gotten drunk once. No, once there. And that was carrying my sister Casey from his house to this house one time 4th of July. That was funny.
Yeah, of course, like I said, it goes back to the whole one big unity thing where everyone just kind of stops, and it is very, very peaceful. It is very cool. Cool thing to experience.
But that is all I have to say.
Overall, I can't complain. It's the 4th of July.
The best holiday out there.
What's there to complain about? Yeah, right.
As of right now, it's funny too. As of right now, I know 4th of July just happened. The next holiday is people are excited for the next holiday now, I guess.
What, the next 4th of July?
No. The next.
What do you mean next upcoming one?
Next upcoming
Memorial
holiday.
Day?
No,
not Memorial. Halloween.
Well, you have, the next big one.
Mine went to the next big holiday. I can't do it in quotations. If you two know what it is. Yeah, that's a good example. Holiday.
Shut up, Tino.
Is it
The
Valentine's?
consensus is it's almost spooky time.
It is almost spooky time.
Okay, why?
It may be
But why
July, but
excited for
it's almost
spooky?
spooky time.
Well, spooky time is pretty
Oh.
fun. You get to, but we're not gonna get into that. That is months ahead from now, which
Yeah.
I might be late to the episode. I'm going to probably say that, or unless let me
Okay.
go ahead and check the calendar. And we also need to get ready for this last bill.
Yes, that's true. Prepare yourself.
Oh,
Okay, it's on a Friday, so I will definitely be late.
wait, the Halloween?
Halloween's on a Friday.
That's pretty ballin', actually. I love that. I love when
People
holidays
be
are on
free
Fridays.
to visit me.
I love when it's on Fridays because no one's working that day.
I don't like
Or,
it when
well,
it's
I
on
should say-
Fridays because I got to work Friday at Little Caesars.
Or I should say you get the next night off for most people, at least.
Are you ready to sign this bill?
I
Yeah,
think it
whatever
is
it
time
is.
to sign the bill.
Okay, so we
Would you do
just
the
had
honors,
a
Mr.
bill.
President?
As a recent bill has passed, I'm going to one up the bill. I'm going to sign the big, beautiful femboy bill. And
Oh
what
my
this
God.
what this bill will do, every American man or woman who qualifies for it, every man needs to qualify for it, and every woman needs to qualify for it. We will send out a femboy to your home. Make sure you feed them well. That means giving them monsters, the very long monsters, giving them cuddles, and they give you cuddles. And I think for that will solve a crisis for those femboys who don't have homes to have a home. And this other bill, or the bill will also help homeless veteran. Oh, I'm not going to bring that up. No. I'm not going to bring that up. I don't want to get that there. But we are going to pass the big, beautiful femboy bill. And as your 48th or 49th president, Big Bad Wolf, I will sign this, and it will be done today.
The BBFB.
BBFB. The big, beautiful femboy bill.
I thought we were talking about helping the veterans.
We are going to hit the veterans.
This is more important.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the tank.
But we are going to conclude this episode. I hope you guys had a good 4th of July. Thank you guys for watching this podcast. Expect the gaming channel soon. Go ahead.
True, yes. But also, of course, 4th of July, America's birthday and everything.
Happy birthday.
Thank you to everyone who served.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to America.
And God bless the ones who gave their lives for us to live here in this great country, this amazing country. Have a good night, everyone.